So Kim, last day of Apex 2015. We've had probably the largest studio we've had, two working studios, several publications here. Seems to have gone very well, but it's been really busy. What are your kind of takeaways? What's the impression you've had of the show from the people you've been talking to?
What I like this year particularly, compared to the other years where everybody was feeling this doom and gloom, it was all negative, nobody knew really what was happening, they were complaining about the quality of the visitors. This year it was all upbeat, saying there's growth in every segment of the market, there's expansion within the companies. It just felt as though things are happening, even though generally that market is in a mature phase and still relatively flat. Yeah,
and I think partly perhaps because we're in San Diego, the whole success that people are feeling from Mexico has come through to the show. So that's been pretty important. And the other thing I've heard from people discussing the visitors is there are visitors here with shopping lists, with real requirements to buy stuff. I met the guy from Celine Industries. 100% growth in the last year. Had just purchased a Juki selective solder machine. So lots going on there, and some interesting highlights in terms of content. Been doing the ASM roundtables. They've been great. I think we'll see some really interesting content coming out of those. But some interesting debate around Mexico, around wearables, which of course we very much got a feel for it at CES. So yeah, some really good stuff there. What about new technologies? What have you seen in the market? Incremental stuff.
From a point of view of new technologies, not so much. Because it's not about developing that super duper machine anymore. It does what it does. It's improving efficiency. It's improving processes. It's moving towards that smart factory, the Industry 4.0. It's layering it with software around it and coming up with solutions for customers that optimize the manufacturing or Internet of Manufacturing, I suppose.
Yeah, and that plays very much into what you were talking about in the conclusion of CES, that it's no longer about getting the data. The data's there, that layers are given. It's about what you do with it and how you process it and what you can generate from it. One of the products that jumped out for me was a press launch last night from Henkel, a product called GC10. And you think, okay, well, all these solder pastes have got these acronyms that don't mean anything. GC is game changer, 10 is because they believe it's a perfect 10. A product that was 4 years in development, but is a completely temperature stable, the first completely temperature stable solder paste where there's no reaction between the powder and the paste. So I think that's exciting. It'll be really interesting in 12 months' time to see how that one's gone in the market. So yeah, I think some, as you say, it's that incremental product development. It's that how do we optimize our lines? How do we get the best possible value out of them?
And with that, it's a close partnership now, with customers.
Yeah.
It's getting to them at the beginning of their needs, so working with them to develop solutions that fit their particular business model. And if it's so from an equipment perspective, already working with people there, seeing what their needs are. If it's a contract manufacturer, getting in early, providing end-to-end solutions for them.
Yeah, and providing that parallel roadmap, which I think is what really works. So looking at our roadmap, what's next for us? We've got Innovations Forum in Böblingen in 2 weeks.
Forum in Böblingen, which is going to be very exciting, well, it's in Germany. It'll be obviously about competitiveness in Germany. So we've got that followed by
NEPCON Shanghai, and then very shortly followed by SMT Nuremberg. So much more of the same. So thanks for being here, Kim. It's been fun as always, and look forward to talking to everybody in a few weeks' time.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.